taking over your airwaves. In 3, 2, 1.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Good morning, Zebras. What is up? It is Monday, September 16th, 2024. It's a blue day. It's a Maestro Monday, and I'm not alone. Good morning, Mr. Alex.
Good morning, Mr. Nessie.
How are you
Monday?
today?
I'm good. I like Mondays, so I'm good.
You like Mondays?
I do like Mondays. I love Mondays.
What the hell's wrong with you?
It's a new beginning. It's a fresh start.
That was yesterday.
No, yesterday was Sunday. Yesterday I got to mow and hang out with my kid. Today I actually have to do stuff.
For you, Sunday is the end of a week, not the beginning of a new one?
It's kind of like that, little transition state of it's not quite it's kind of the end into the beginning. It's a very gray line.
Sunday, the purgatory of the week.
I mean, it's a nice purgatory.
And we are joined by Miss Riley.
Yes.
Good morning to you. How are you this morning?
Exhausted.
Rough purgatory?
Rough purgatory. I didn't have nearly as an exciting day. I mowed the lawn and I did the grocery, it's not fun stuff, so.
Oh, that's what I did on Saturday.
Okay, see?
Yeah.
There you go.
And then I actually went shopping both days. We went grocery shopping on Saturday and Sunday.
Both days?
Yeah, sometimes you go to Target for this, but then you get the bulk stuff at Costco for that.
Okay, I got
So,
you.
We used to try doing it all in one shot, and then we realized this is just a terrible.
Then sometimes you feel like you got to hit Uncle Giuseppe's and really go to town.
It's a lot of stops, and there's only so long that the little guy can be cool when we go to these things. So
That's true. I don't have that issue. Not a parent.
yeah, while he's still in the game, he's great. He's very cool. He's chill. He listens, but once you hit that level of he's done,
That's it. It's
I
all
don't
over.
want it. I just don't want it.
Yeah.
I don't want that public outcry.
That's genetics right there. All right, we've got a great show for you today. We've got weather, announcements, sports, and we're going to have a great conversation with Miss Riley because it's Maestro Monday, and she's one of our newest faculty members here at the high school. So, the weather.
We'll make it sweet. We'll make it short. Now here for you is the weather report.
Buenos dias, ladies. What, did you need more?
I was waiting for Robo Julian.
You want Robo Julian?
Of course, I want Robo Julian.
Okay, here we go. We'll try it again.
We'll make it sweet. We'll make it short. Now here for you is the weather report.
The weather, baby.
Buenos dias, ladies and gentlemen. It is currently 57 degrees and mostly sunny right now. We're going up to a high of 78, and it should be a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And as we know, the sun always shines on New Brunswick High School. Mr. Alex, do you know the first announcement without looking?
I see Monday announcements with a zebra,
That's the title.
so obviously no.
Go ahead, do this one.
We're also a podcast. Listen on demand wherever you listen to podcasts, ZPN. In fact, we have this wonderful QR code right here for you.
Scan it, subscribe, it's wonderful. Speaking of wonderful, let's turn it over to Miss Morano with our quote of the day.
Good morning, this is Miss Morano with your quote of the day. People think of Latina women as being fiery and fierce, which is usually true, but I think the quality that so many Latinas possess is strength. I'm very proud to have Latin blood. Zoe Saldana.
Thank you, Miss Morano, and all of her quotes for the next few weeks are going to highlight Hispanic Heritage Month. So, thank you in advance, Miss Morano. All right, Miss Riley, jump right in.
Oh, today is National Guacamole Day, National Working Parents Day, National Stepfamily Day, National Play-Doh Day, National Cinnamon Raisin Bread Day.
Now, of these 5 things that we could celebrate today, what would you be most likely to celebrate?
Me, personally, probably National Guacamole Day.
Mr. Alex?
Yeah, the guacamole day.
Good morning, Abril. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good.
Welcome to the Zebra Morning Show.
Thank you.
of our national days today, what would you most likely want to celebrate today?
Probably Working Parents Day.
Shout out to all the working parents. I'm one. You got working parents?
Yeah.
They work real hard?
Yeah.
Give them some love. Give them a shout out.
Shout out to my dad for working in carpentry.
Nice. Very cool. All right, students, we have got great clubs here at New Brunswick High School. Club advisors, email me and let me know when your clubs meet and what time they meet. I know you're going to have those first meetings. Let me know what's going on so we can promote them here on the show. Here's an example. Mr. Alex?
Zebra Podcast Network, 2:45 to 3:45 in B119.
That'll be today. Today is Monday. Miss Riley, tell us about the technology.
Technology can be serviced or replaced daily in the media center. First at 7:45 to 8:30 a.m. and then in the afternoon, 1 o'clock to 1:45 p.m. You must bring your physical student ID with you.
So can they have it on their phone?
No.
Can they have it on a piece of paper?
Nope.
Bring your ID card. Bonus points if you grab Mr. Alex's ID card and bring that.
No, don't do that.
We have Peer-to-Peer. It's our peer leadership podcast here at the high school. Mr. Juba and the peer leaders are preparing to start recording their new season of episodes. So scan the QR code and get subscribed, and you can listen to all of the episodes recorded last year. They are available anywhere you listen to podcasts. For more, you can go to zebrapodcastnetwork.com/peer-to-peer.
You know, we played that a couple times last year at our advisory. And I'm not going to lie, like, they definitely had some really, like, hard truths for the kids that, you know, they really should hear.
That podcast definitely embodied the whole your school, your voice.
100%.
They were definitely empowered by me to speak freely. Abril, did you know we have an all-Spanish podcast here at the high school?
Yeah, I did actually.
Did you check it out?
I haven't yet. I need to like find where I'm gonna like listen to my podcast because my Apple thing just got fixed.
You having some phone issues?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to hear that. I know that they're always updating those apps. But scan the Dino code, and you can listen in any app. Spotify is very popular amongst you young people. There's also Apple Podcasts and a whole bunch of others. And Hispanic Heritage Month is now, and I believe Sazon Latino is going to record their first episode of the year tomorrow after school. So look forward to that. And they're going to be doing an empanada contest. So faculty, if you can make an empanada, we're going to talk about submissions. Or as Mr. Alex is hinting at, he wants to judge. So we're going to bring you that in a couple of weeks.
Oh, sorry. The class of 2025 seniors, your advisors are Miss Bukhari and Miss Evans. We have right up here the classroom code, as well as you should definitely follow them on their Instagram at 2025 High.
Juniors, class of 2026, your advisors are Miss O'Gorman and Mr. Wong. You can join their Google Classroom and follow their Instagram at NB Class of 26.
For sophomores, your advisors are Miss what?
Capru Worthy.
Capru Worthy. There's the classroom code and the Instagram page at NB Class of 27.
And for freshmen like Abril, we only have a Google Classroom code. We don't know who your advisor is. We don't have an Instagram yet, but stay tuned. All right, stay tuned. Happy birthday. If today is your birthday, happy birthday from all of us here on the Zebra Morning Show. We're sorry your friends didn't care enough about you to submit a shout out in your honor, but happy birthday from us. You can submit a shout out for birthdays and other things. They are free, and we'll tell you how to do that in just a minute. We got Zebra Podcast Network merch. Scan that Dino code. We got t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, water bottles, hats. We got ZPN merch, Zebra Morning Show merch, peer-to-peer merch, Sazon Latino merch. We don't make any money because, well, I don't feel like cutting through the red tape on that. But if you want to buy our stuff, it's at cost, and you can advertise for us. We would very much appreciate it. And if you want to get an announcement or a shout-out here on the morning show, you can go to our website, zebrapodcastnetwork.com, fill out our Google form, or submit us a lovely voicemail. And I want to give a special shout-out to Miss DeFilippis' advisory. I know she puts it on, and good morning to all of you who are watching. And now, the Zebra Sports Desk. On Friday, the girls' soccer team defeated Middlesex 2-1. Nice job, ladies. Girls volleyball defeated Highland Park 2-0. Fantastic job by the ladies. Saturday, the boys' soccer team tied East Brunswick 2-2. That was a dramatic game. If you go to our Instagram, @ZebraPodcastNet, we've got footage of the Zebras tying the game on a penalty kick with 3 seconds left on the clock in the second half. And then they went into the 2 overtime periods, and the game ended in a tie. What a finish. Also on Saturday, your football team was defeated 42-0. Coming up today, girls soccer is on the road at 4 o'clock against Somerset Tech. Girls tennis at home, the courts at Memorial Stadium, 5:15 against Hamilton West High School. And the girls volleyball team is at home, 5:30 in the main gym for Wardlaw Hartridge. And tomorrow, boys soccer hits the road to South Brunswick, and girls tennis is on the road against Perth Amboy. That's it for sports. Now, Miss Riley and Abril, Mr. Alex, you know what to do. I'm going to say, that's it for sports, and then we're all going to say, go Zebras, okay? But you got to do it as long as I do it. You ready? That's it for sports. Go Zebras! Go Zebras indeed.
You're listening to the Zebra Podcast Network. Your school, your voice.
All right, it is Maestro Monday, and we are joined by another Maestra. Good morning, Miss Riley. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm tired, but I'm ready to start the week.
All right, I'm going to kick things off, and we are going to pepper you with questions to get to know you because you are new to New Brunswick High School. Why are you a teacher?
Wow, that is a really good question. So after I graduated with my bachelor's degree, I I entered the workforce, adult workforce, and I found things that I was good at, but I wasn't really passionate about. And I started thinking about kind of what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. And I had talked about teaching before, and I had joined Teach for America for a little while, and that was not the experience for me. And so I decided I'm going to go and I'm going to get my master's and I'm going to become a teacher. And then doing my student teaching, I was like, it clicked for me. I was like, oh, I get it now. I get it. It was like that moment where I had proof that I was teaching and they were listening, and it was like fireworks. It was just the best thing ever. I loved it.
That's awesome. Before Mr. Alex or Abril ask a question, I'll follow up with, what do you teach here at the high school?
So I teach 11th grade English, and I also teach 1 block of ESL.
Very nice. All right, Mr. Alex, Abril?
Ladies first.
So how is the experience here in the high school?
So far, so good. I'm having a lot of fun talking to the kids and getting to know them at this point in time. And with the beginning of the year, I feel like that's always how it goes. You're getting a read for them and they're getting a read for you. So it's just kind of adjusting and figuring out the best tactics for management.
So when it comes to your cereal in the morning, are you a cereal before milk person or a milk before cereal person?
So I always do cereal and then milk.
Congratulations.
Thank God.
You're not a psycho.
Yeah. I would hope not.
Fun fact, there are people in this building who do it the other way.
Are you one
Really?
of them? Okay, good.
I've never thought of even doing milk first because
Me either. It's one of those things you don't think about. And then one day I was teaching it a couple years ago. It came up in conversation a couple years ago with my students. And one of them was like, I always do that. And she was a really sweet girl, too. Super
no,
cool.
That's a shame.
Yeah, it became an ongoing thing.
The-
We never did quite come to a conclusion on that.
The only time it's acceptable is if you've already eaten a bowl of cereal, there is still some milk in the bowl, and you add more cereal to that milk.
Yeah, that's a
Oh, yeah.
completely different situation. You don't want to waste the milk. That's just wrong.
No, for sure. Miss Riley,
Yes.
you're new, sorry. Who is your greatest motivator or advocate that you've had in your life?
Well, first is always going to be my mom. My mom always has my back, no matter what, and I know I can count on her for anything. My second greatest motivator was probably my high school English teacher, Mr. Sonati. And he was like so uptight, but it was like he was such a great teacher where he was able to break down really complex concepts and make them tangible, right? And he made me realize like I want to go to college in the first place, where I feel like we're all like kind of 14, 15, where it's like I don't even want to go to college. I don't want to do what my parents did, right? But it was really like that higher order thinking that he showed us and taught us that really appealed to me, and I was like, oh, I could keep doing this. I could keep doing it for a long time.
Now, did you also take from him in your own classroom being uptight and
No. I have been told by past supervisors that I am too chill, so that was kind of, but like it's like the connection that's important in my opinion.
I couldn't agree more. Mr. Alex and I like to build good rapport with our students as well.
Yeah.
I got to work on my chillness though.
I talk a lot.
Yeah, I do. I get off topic. That's my issue. I get off topic all the time.
I mean, sometimes it fits.
Mm-hmm.
I had a college professor. I had a professor in college who was a history teacher, and he would actually go on like little tangent and rants that were off topic. But it kind of engaged us a little bit more, even though he was like an MMA guy, but engaged us because like part of the game was like, so what's he gonna talk about today?
Yeah.
And he'll like start this and that, boom, 10 minutes he's talking about his life as a stockbroker.
No, nothing really. I mean,
What else do you want to know?
I don't know. I'm not. Yeah. I don't know what else to add.
Okay, I've got another question.
I have one.
Go ahead.
Do you have any pets?
I do. I have 2 cats.
Okay.
I have 2 cats. I've had Fuzz since 2014, so she's getting old. And she's like white with gray spots.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have an all black cat named Lionel, and he's the worst cat to ever exist, but he's also the best. So he just tortures us daily.
Is it just like one word names, or do they have a longer name?
Oh God, there's like so many nicknames, so many songs about the cats. It just gets to a point where I don't know if they even understand what their real name is at this point. Yeah. Whenever Lionel gets up, we say, uh-oh. So we think that he thinks that's his name now. Yeah.
I mean, for part of my life as a child, I thought my name was God damn it, because that's what my dad would say all the time. My brother thought he was Jesus Christ.
Wow. What a name to live up to, huh?
Well, it was always, God damn it, Jesus Christ, what are you doing?
Yeah.
When you are not teaching,
Mm-hmm.
what are some of your hobbies? What do you like to do outside of school?
Oh my gosh. Well, not a lot. I'm not a very exciting person, but I listen to podcasts all the time because I drive an hour here and an hour home for work. So I put on a podcast, usually true crime or something to that effect. So that's what I do while I'm in the car or cleaning or whatever it might be. But I spend a majority of my time reading. So in 2023, last year, I made it a goal to read 1,000 books. I didn't make it. I got to 886 by the end of the year. Yeah.
What are you currently reading?
I am reading a book about Jeffrey Dahmer. It is called The Man Who Could Not Kill Enough. And
Interesting title.
it was written by the first journalist to arrive on scene when he was discovered, I guess you could say. So, yeah, really interesting perspective.
Now, you mentioned that you also listen to podcasts.
Yes.
And you mentioned true crime.
Mhm.
Do you have a favorite true crime podcast?
I do. It's called Last Podcast on the Left. And they do true crime, they do cryptids, they do history, like all kinds of stuff, like dark history. So it's really good.
I've got to ask, do you or have you listened to Criminal?
It wasn't for me.
Okay.
personally, but I have listened to it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I like that one. I listened to one podcast. It's called Nobody Should Believe Me, and it's about like Munchausen by proxy cases.
Okay.
And that was a really interesting listen because I didn't realize it was so prevalent.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, Miss Riley, we're gonna start to wrap up, and want to thank you for coming in early. You probably had to do the hour commute. Good for you. I do something similar. So 2 more questions, unless Mr. Alex or Abril, you have anything else.
No, probably not.
I have one.
Go ahead.
Shows?
TV shows?
Mhm.
My favorite TV series of all time is The Haunting of Hill House on
Okay.
Netflix. I would have to, right now, I'm not really watching anything. I just finished a HBO documentary about these like 6 brothers, and they were all diagnosed schizophrenic and like everything that happened to them. So that was the last thing I watched. Yeah.
Nice. Are you binging anything, Abril?
No, I'm not big on shows or anything.
What do you do?
I usually like going out more,
Okay.
like with my family, hanging out, going out for walks, stuff like that.
That's
I like
nice.
that.
Yeah.
I
that's
like
good.
that.
That's
More
a good
people
way
need
of
to go
living.
for walks and get out of their house.
Yeah,
Mm.
for real. I'm one of them.
Okay, Miss Riley, our final 2 questions.
Okay.
1, not every student is going to get to have you as their teacher here at the high school.
Yes.
But what words of wisdom or sage advice can you impart on our student body?
Put your phone away. For real. Because I think people don't really realize, like, you can't do that all the time. Like, I don't do it here at work. And I wouldn't, like, when I had jobs when I was these kids' age, I wasn't on my phone. You know, I wasn't allowed to be, or I was written up, and there was consequences for that. I mean, we have them here, but
What are these consequences you speak of? What does that mean? No.
yeah, right.
I think we're moving in a good direction here. I think.
I hope.
I hope.
Yeah. I don't think just here. I think as a society overall, I think you're starting to see definitely like millennials at least are starting to go like, oh God, what does this thing do?
Yeah, because
Like-
I don't want to talk to anybody. Like, I just want to be left alone.
I actually like I talk to other parents and it's like it's a constant conversation about it. It's like when we were kids, the conversation was, so when do you have the talk about the birds and the bees? Now it's like, so when do you let them have the phone?
Yeah.
And like, so I think society as a whole is getting better about it, but you know, we'll see.
Well, and it was different too because growing up, like I didn't get my first phone until I was 14, 15 probably. So it's
I could
went-
beat that.
I went half my life without it.
Oh yeah, I got my first phone at 16.
I didn't get my first phone until I was in college.
They
I'm
also
older
weren't
than you guys.
available
Yeah,
till you were in
I wasn't
college.
gonna say it, but
And our final question, because now that you've insulted me, I want to end this. No. Our final question, Miss Riley. We have a digital sign out front of the school that's on Route 27. If you could put a message up on that sign for a week and everybody driving by would see that message and it would be attributed to you,
oh no,
what would we put up on that screen?
I don't know if I want that responsibility.
It's just a week.
Yeah, no. I don't know. That's a really good question. If I could put anything on the sign for a week, what would it be? Probably go outside and do something fun, like a reel.
I like that. Did you have fun with us this morning?
Of course I did. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming in. Abril, did you have fun this morning?
Yeah, I did. It was fun, like talking with people.
Are you going to come back tomorrow?
Yeah, maybe.
Can you come back every day for the next 4 years since you're a freshman?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll
We
make-
win.
I'll make sure I come earlier tomorrow.
And maybe bring a friend.
Yeah. And she was supposed to come today, but she was fake and she didn't come.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
no.
Oh. Well, I appreciate you being brave and taking that leap and hanging around with us.
Yeah, very nice.
All right. That's going to do it for today. We will be back tomorrow with Trivia Tuesday. Thank you to Miss Riley. Have a wonderful day. Wave goodbye. Say goodbye, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the Zebra Morning Show. Please tell a friend to help spread the word. Word of mouth is the best way to help us grow. Be sure to follow us on social media. We're on X, Instagram, and Threads at Zebra Podcast Net. Visit our website at zebrapodcastnetwork.com where you can learn about joining us. And don't forget to send us your announcements and shout-outs. Have a great day, Zebra Nation.